The romantic concept is that the leopard bait will be hung so that the leopard is silhouetted against the sky and preferably against the sunset. Hey, that sounds nice, but it often doesn't work that way. The most important criteria for a leopard bait site is that it be surrounded by thick bush so that the cat can approach in secrecy and with confidence. And that's really the most important thing. Lion baits can be chosen in a little more open area. Lions are a lot more arrogant, more likely to move about in daylight. So the lion bait can be in a little bit more open area. Often a clearing is chosen because, hey, nobody wants to follow a lion into thick bush unless it's absolutely necessary. But the bait site is going to be chosen with where the blind is going to be in mind. You may build a blind at the time, you may not build a blind until the bait is hit, but when the PH hangs a bait, he knows where that blind is going to be located. It's going to be downwind and opposite the most likely approach of the cat. Typically, lion baits are hung high so that the cat can barely reach it and has to really work to feed. And that means he's going to stay on the bait longer and really work at it. But hyenas and other scavengers won't be able to reach it. Now, leopard baits will tend to be hung high in the fork, often of a straight tree that a lion can't possibly climb. And of course, a hyena can't possibly reach it either. Now, leopards do occur in areas where both lions and hyenas don't occur. And so in some cases, a ground bait for a leopard may well be appropriate, but not in areas where there's hyenas. It's possible to hang a combination bait for both lion and leopard, whichever comes first. But it's impossible to hang a lion bait that a leopard can't get to. And this really isn't a problem because a hungry lion will very quickly chase the much smaller leopard off of a bait. Typically, you're going to put leafy cover over the top of your bait so that the vultures can't find it. They'll quickly spoil a bait. So that's a really important last step before you leave a bait site. Once baits are hung, it's absolutely essential to check them every day. Now, this greatly limits the amount of other hunting that you can do on a cat hunt, but failure to check a bait on any given day is a huge mistake because that might be the day that the cat's hit.
Okay. Well, we're trying to figure out our strategy for this bait because the leopards have been spending a lot of time here. Yeah, you bet they have. We just saw one cross the arroyo down here about 75 yards, and I really think I saw the second one as well, Andrew.
Yeah, I just saw the one run across.
Well, I saw movement to the left of where the first one went in, so I think they were both right there.
Yeah, it looked like the one we saw looked like a large female to me.
Yeah.
So maybe the male's there. Anyway, what I think we did, I think we leave this bait. We get out of here now.
Yeah.
We'll come back tomorrow again and see if they've fed. If they haven't fed, we'll change the buffalo for impala.
Yeah.
Put an impala up.
Baits are usually checked in the late morning to midday hours. This is partly because this is the least likely time to disturb a cat on the bait, and also so that if the bait needs replenishing, you have the afternoon to quickly take care of that before darkness falls.
Craig, I don't think a male's fed there. The bait's gone rotten, but there's a lot of activity around here, and we saw a male spoor here 4 or 5 days ago. So I think we'll put a new bait up and see what comes in there. It's definitely worth keeping going. Yeah.
Many professional hunters will drag offal to the bait every time it's checked. And you know, this process of baiting and checking and dragging takes a lot of time and is a large reason why cat hunting is such a time-consuming and specialized endeavor.